Okay, people, this is another YouTube video series from my group collection. This is part three of group development, and I am Dr. Mark Carriage. So, to recap, I have the PowerPoint up. Hopefully, you can see it because it does help to follow along. This is part three of my group series. And part three is group development. And I am Dr. Mark Carriage. I've been around for 45 years or more or less, receiving my bachelor's in 79 at SIU, master's in counseling in 81, PhD in 85 in counseling, all both graduate degrees at St. Louis University. I have a Texas Tech University 84 to 85 internship. You can call me Dr. Mark, Dr. C. I have my own little YouTube website um, with called Progressive Therapy as well. I am currently working in a private practice under Chad Welch, who owns the business, at Metro East Counseling, which is in the Metro East of St. Louis. We are located in Swansea, which we have a number of practitioners. At any rate, I'm also consulting at TCI Transitional Center Incorporated for Youth, located in Cloquia Heights, which is also in the Metro East of St. Louis. Here's the key part of this whole deal. I can be reached at mcarich at AOL.com. And yes, it's AOL, and I still have a flip phone, which I'm almost ready to give that sucker up, but not quite yet. At any rate, Matt Adams is not here, but he is helping me do these and encouraging me to do these video series on YouTube. So he's showing me how I'm kind of technologically left in the dark. Okay, so again, it's on group development. Groups, as everything evolves and develops, even sessions evolve and develop, they unfold. Now, as a true postmodern constructivist, um, stages are arbitrarily assigned to the processes, the sequences, the patterns, whatever you want to call that little entity you're trying to capture. Um, and so dynamics are really grouped around a stage or phase. Okay, most elaborate models come from the Corys, um, and we'd be here all day if we were to go through each little detail of their model. So we're going to explore a couple, and of course, I put one together we have to get into. Why not? Okay, group stages. There are models, as I said. The most classical group model comes from organizational psychology by a guy named Tuckman, the Tuckman model. In therapy, they um, did apply it in around 2007 is the first I saw an article by Wickman and Company um, applying the Tuckman model to therapy. But Corey and the Coreys really have the market on the model business, I believe. Phil Rich provided a nice I don't even like the word juvenile anymore. I'm going to call it youth model and stages, and also stages of a session. And of course, I got my own. Okay, let's look at the Tuckman model. First stage is, well, let's see how the stages run. Forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. 5 stages. And it kind of rings and rhymes. Okay, stage one, forming. It's a task orientation. So the task is, in this case, therapy. Depends on what you're trying to do in your group. Um, that would be the task. Uncertainty, anxiety, and fear are going to emerge from the, well, I want to say a little bit from the leader, maybe, but a lot from the membership because of uncertainties and what have you. There's going to be some norm setting. You establish the common purpose and goals, get a buy in and commitment to the therapeutic alliance. Members seem to believe the solutions to their problems are externally based, and they're going to find out that a lot of it is, if not all of it is, internally based to some degrees. It's how you react to the situation. Hopefully, whatever therapy you're doing, that's the place your client ends up at. Okay, so goals and stuff are members commit to trying to figure out their goals and what and accomplish them. Now, the honeymoon phase is a pseudo intimacy because it's a mask, really, of everything's nice. This is the best group I've ever been in. The leader's on a pedestal in the fall. Members are great. Everything's great. Love it, love it, love it. A lot of love to go around, only to find in the next stage that it ain't like we thought. So there's a lot of conflicts. The idealization crashes. Those perceptions result in dissonance, which is conflicts and confusion and stuff, resentments, frustrations, and I can go on and on and on. Members stop pretending that all is perfect because the shit fell. Pardon my French. Oh, this is for professionals only in the field of mental health. I keep forgetting to say it at the beginning. I'll say it one at the end, but at the end is at the end. So anyway, it all idealization stops. Reality starts to set in like, oh man, these are real people. And the leader is a real person. But group interaction increases. That's how people are getting settled in. Leaders become the safest targets to vent, blah, 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 usually. I've seen groups where a member was selected. Not good. Okay, you work through those. Tensions are fixed and what have you. And can be very scary for members. And can be scary for new therapists as well. Okay, stage number 3, norming. That's the cohesion phase. The group's normalizing, gelling, is transforming into a cohesive unit, a cohesive group. There's a lot of support. There's therapeutic alliance with the leader and the membership, and the members are getting along. Everybody has respect for each other. There's a rapport there amongst the group. And people take risks. They actually start making sacrifices for others in an altruistic form, like Yalom said, as a curative factor or core factor now. Okay, indicated by increased members to member instead of all focused on a leader. Leadership lets the members do a lot of the group movement, if you will. Leader is always in charge. I don't care how we cut the pie. Leader